How much milk can I squeeze into a freezer? Let's find out. This is Bifida blog. Good morning everyone, and welcome to the next day of Bifida blog. It is a Monday. We are chasing up ourselves after sort of frantic couple of days of Noah not doing so well in terms of his breathing. So today we're expecting there to be a bit more activity because it's a Monday, start of the working week. We're expecting there to be a few more doctors and more important people around that we can maybe tag down and sort something out for. Specifically, we want to try and get someone from ENT to really have a good look at Noah, hopefully today. But we'll just see how they want to play it. So we'll see how it goes today. So we're going to go up and see him in a bit. And yeah, there's it goes. That's it. Are you tickling you?
I don't eat that, Noah. Huh? Huh?
Today it's Monday. We went and spent the morning with Noah. He was doing okay. Had nice cuddles with Heidi. Heidi enjoyed reading stories to him and sounding out the words with him, which was nice. Left him nice and happy at about lunchtime to get some lunch. Came back after that. They'd done another chest x-ray just because aspiration doesn't always show up until a considerable time after the episode. But the x-ray had really unsettled Noah. He was extremely worked up and agitated again. So he's gone up to 8 litres on his high flow. He was on 5. And now he's having a little bit of oxygen as well as the pressure in that. It's the highest amount of high flow he's been on. That still didn't calm him down, so he's had to have more of the chloral, which is the mild sedative. So he's gone to sleep now and is nice and settled. Obviously this isn't a long-term solution. So they've been in touch with the ENT and they're going to come and put the tube down his nose again to have a look, just to see whether the movement in his vocal cords is still the same and just have a better idea of what's going on. They've also said that they wouldn't rush straight into a tracheostomy because that was mentioned to us this morning that he might need a trachea, but rather they might do laser treatment before they would consider a tracheostomy, to try and stiffen the cord, make it less floppy, because they're thinking that the floppy vocal cord might be restricting his airway when he gets agitated. So Mr. Saunders, the ENT guy, is running a clinic here at St Michael's tomorrow, so hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll be able to pop up and have a look at Noah and get the ball rolling really, because this is really what's holding us back. Noah's had his head circumference and head scan done today, and still no change in that respect, which is brilliant news. So really we just need to get on top of these breathing problems, and hopefully then we can go forward and get closer to home. Or the long weekend just seems to go so quick. It'd be nice if we could have more time, the 4 of us. Stuart's got to take home all my milk with him tonight because I've literally They've got industrial size freezers here and I'm like taking over the place. Stuart came up on Friday. He brought up another gift from a very lovely mum, Linda Oakey, who's been messaging me throughout the last 5 weeks, showing her support to us throughout this time, which we really appreciate. And it was really thoughtful of her to send a gift, so big thank you to you, Linda. I must say, when I opened Noah's gift, I did shed a tear, and this is why. Look, how beautiful is that? It's gonna look really great in his nursery. And the person that made it for Linda also sent him up a really cute little jumper, which was sweet. And Linda also got us a little something, and Heidi a nice book as well, which was really thoughtful. We really have been so touched by how many people are supporting us and are behind us in the blog. So just a big thank you to all of you really, for your gifts, your cards, your texts, your Facebook messages, comments, all that really, because it really does mean a lot.
Okay, so we've just got back and we are just offloading our precious cargo. Today we had to go and take all of Louisa's frozen milk stocks out of their freezers. She said it was a lot. And she wasn't lying, there was a lot there. So we've put it all back in freezer bags and lots of freezer blocks. And the first thing I'm basically doing is just getting it in the freezer, because I don't want it to defrost or anything. Otherwise they might all go bad. I've got to make some space for them, because there's a lot of it, like I say. And I'm just about to go and count them all, because I thought it would be fun to count them, because there was so many. I didn't think it would be anywhere like this. There are so many, I just want to count them and see exactly how much we've got here. So I'm just making a start on load number 1. Honestly, don't let this deceive you. This is just one little tiny bag out of 3. Okay, so cue Benny Hill music. Right, 1, 2. Good start. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Added ice. 5. Oh god. 6. 7. So I've moved out to the outside freezer now, ready for batch number 2. Here we go. So we're on to 18, 19, 48. 49, we're up to 49. Hey. So here's bag number 3. Just a tad bigger than the other 2. I think it might just be the first 2 joined together, I think. Here we go. So we're at 49, so 50. 1, 2, 92. It's getting bigger. Okay, so there's so much in this last bag that it's just spilled out onto the floor. Oh dear. Here we go then. 93, 94, 134 bottles of milk. 134 bottles, that is mad. So I've just come back in from putting all the milk away. Our freezers are now jam-packed. I have no space for any other freezer food, but we've got 134 bottles in there. Yeah, and from what I work it out to be, I make that to be 12,285 mils of milk. So that's the equivalent, at this current feed of 17 mils of feed, that's the equivalent to 175 feeds. So yeah, we're fairly well stocked for milk. So I guess today was a bit of a mixed bag in the sense of he didn't have the greatest of weekends, that he got quite irritated and just wasn't happy really. Lovely when he was awake, and to see him in his bouncer was nice. It was lovely to put that together and actually see him using it and really engaging with it, to be honest. Louise has already said that she's settled him off okay tonight, which is good, because normally there's the night time that's been the issues. at least for me anyway. The last couple of nights I've been up to 1 o'clock in the morning trying to set them off. So in terms of what they have said for the palsy is basically that they're going to have another look. Hopefully we're going to see the consultant come down tomorrow and just see if they can arrange to have another look down and see what's going on down there, just to confirm that what they initially thought about the one working and one not working is still the case. And then they're going to think about how we can possibly make it so that he's able to cope with getting agitated better. Ultimately, it's because it's not a long-term solution to keep putting him on a high flow or using the mild sedative to keep calming him down. That's not anyway a long-term solution for anyone, whether that's in hospital or whether that's bringing them back here. Get a look at the back today, and the scarring looks really good. Got a little bit of bio oil on it as well, giving it a bit of a massage. So in that sense, that's healing up really well, and he's able to lie on his back and move him around so much more than he was. I'm a lot more confident with doing that now. I was very, very worried about sort of some excess movements, spinning him at all or exerting any pressure on that. So I guess we end the day on a positive, really, that we know something's on the cards of getting done in regards to the stridor. And hopefully, if that can resolve itself, or we can do something to help that along, then it won't be long before we're back here in Barnstable. It's a long old process, and there's still some time in it yet. But I think we're coping really well, which is good, and I'm pretty sure Louise will stay exactly the same, in that neither of us are particularly weak at this point. We're both really strong about everything, and we're still singing from the same song sheet. Again, it's almost midnight. I was up early, obviously, last couple of nights as well. Work in the morning, getting Heidi ready for whatever it is that's going on tomorrow. I haven't even thought about it. And just trying to get some more washing on, just to try and get a head start, ready for Friday, because it will be here before you know it. So I'm going to leave it as there. I had a lot of talking, I'm afraid. But at least it keeps you up to date with what's going on. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Bye.